Hey guys, welcome back to Coding Stuff, and in this video we'll see how we can create auto infinite slider with ViewPager2 and Kotlin. So I have created one empty project, and as you can see it has nothing in the activity main for now, and I have added some drawables. As you can see, some of the Marvel's images, and inside the values I changed dark action bar to no action bar, and also I have added one layout which is just an card view, and it contains one image view with a scale type fit xy, and I have provided card corner radius to it as a 10 dp, and its width and height is a match parent because we will be using this in ViewPager2. So the child of ViewPager2 must have width and height as a match parent. So we'll move to the activity main, and down here we'll add one ViewPager. So ViewPager2 will keep its width as a 0 dp and height as a 350 dp. We'll provide it padding from start and end of 80 dp, padding end of 80 dp. And now we'll switch to the design mode. We'll constrain this horizontal in parent and this one vertical in parent. We'll give it a ID as a ViewPager2. Okay, so first of all we'll create one adapter class for this ViewPager. So we'll click on the package, select new Kotlin class, and we'll name it as image adapter, and we'll pass the list and ViewPager over here. So private val, name it as image list. This will be type of array list of type int, comma private val ViewPager2, and inside this we'll create another inner class which will be image view holder. We'll pass in the view here, or let's name it as an item view. This will be of type view, and this class will inherit from recycler view dot view holder, and inside this we'll pass in the item view, and inside this class we'll find ID of our image view. So val image view, its type is image view, equals to view dot find view by ID. So item view dot find view by ID r dot ID dot image view. As you can see, its ID is image view. So now we'll inherit this class from recycler view dot adapter, and in the generics we need to specify the view holder class, so image view holder, and then click on this image adapter, press alt enter, implement methods. We need to implement these 3 methods. Press alt control L to reformat the code. So inside the on create view holder we need to inflate the layout. So we'll create one val view. This will be equals to layout inflator dot from context parent dot context dot inflate r dot layout dot image container. Another parameter will be parent, and then the last parameter will be false. Then we'll just return this image view holder and we'll pass in the view. So yeah, now we'll move to the get item count method, and in here we'll just write image list dot size, and inside the on bind view holder dot image view dot set image resource, and this will be image list position. Okay, sorry, we need to return this, so return, and this will be happy. So we want to make this ViewPager2 as an auto infinite slider. So for that, let me just write something and I'll explain you that. So here we'll check if the position is equals to image list dot size -1. So if the item is last item, then what we'll do, ViewPager2 dot post, and we'll pass in the runnable here. We'll create that runnable over here. Let me just create it. Private val runnable. This will be equals to runnable, and as you can see, image list dot add all. Image list, and we'll just notify the adapter that data set changed. Okay, so what we are doing here, we want to make this view pager as an infinite slider. So for that, whenever the item is last from the list, we'll just call the ViewPager.post method and we'll pass in the runnable there. So inside this runnable, what we are doing, we are just adding all the image list item inside the image list. So whenever there is a last item, we are just adding the previous list to the new list. So yeah, this is how it will be infinite. Whenever the item is last, it will again add all the items to the list. So that's it for the adapter class. I hope you understand, and now let's move to the main activity class. So first we'll create a reference for our variables. So private let init var ViewPager2, which will be type of ViewPager2. Again, private let init var will create one handler, which will be type of handler. Again, private let init var, we need to create one image list. This will be type of array list of ints. And then the last one will create let init var for our adapter. So let's just name it as an adapter, and its type is image adapter. So we'll call one method here, which will be init, where we'll initialize our variables. So private fun init, and inside this ViewPager2 equals to find view by id, r.id dot ViewPager2, then handler equals to handler, and as you can see, this is deprecated, so we need to write looper dot mylooper, and then we will initialize our image list. This will be equals to array list, and yeah, so let's add some data into this image list. So image list dot add r.drawable.1. let me just duplicate this few times. This will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, this will be 5, so we got 8 images over here. So let me just delete this. Now we'll call our image, we'll call our adapter and we'll initialize it over here. So adapter equals to image adapter. First parameter we need to pass the image list, and the second parameter we need to pass the view pager. So yeah, so now we will set this adapter to our view pager. So ViewPager2 dot adapter equals to adapter. Then we'll set some properties to our view pager. So off screen page limit, we just want to display 3 images at the screen. So we'll write this off screen page limit as a 3. Then ViewPager2 clip to padding, we'll make it false. ViewPager2 dot clip to children, we'll make it false, clip children, and ViewPager2 dot get child at index 0, dot over scroll mode equals to recycle view, dot overscroll never. So in here we are just setting the overscroll mode, which is overscroll never. So whichever the item is at index 0, the middle position, we don't want any other item to overscroll over there. So yeah, that's why. And then the off screen page limit, we just want to display 3 items, so that's why it is 3. And clip to padding and clip children, these are for the padding, so we don't want it to make it true. So yeah, now we'll just after the initializing all the variables, we will call one method which will be set up transformer with our ViewPager2. So let's just create that method over here. Private fun setup transformer. He will create one variable as transformer. This will be equals to composite page transformer, and then transformer dot add transformer, and here margin page transformer will provide some margin here of margin in pixels, which is 40. And then transformer dot add transformer, and we'll select this time because we are getting page and position over here. So yeah, so we'll continue from the next line. In here we'll create one val, so it will be r, and this will be equals to 1 minus abs, which is mathematical operation which gives us absolute value. So abs of position, then page dot scale in the y direction is will be equals to 0.85f float plus the r plus 0.14 r. So this will add f. So this will add this calculated scaling in the y direction. So yeah, so just after this what we'll do, we'll just set this transformer to our ViewPager2. So ViewPager2 set page transformer, and we'll pass in this transformer, which is a type of composite page transformer, and we just add margin to it and the scale in the y direction. So the middle item will get bigger and the rest of the left and right side items will be small in y direction. So yeah, so we are just scaling the middle item over here. So yeah, that's it. So just after setting this transformer to our ViewPager2, what we'll do, we'll call ViewPager2, or we can do it over here. So register on page change to callback, and inside this object, this will be type of on page change callback, and inside this we'll override one method which is on page selected, this one. So we get the page position of the selected item over here. So before implementing this method, let's just create one runnable. So private val, let's name it as a runnable. This will be equals to runnable, and inside this ViewPager2 dot current item equals ViewPager2 dot current item plus 1. So what we are doing in this runnable is we are just incrementing the current item. So let's say current item is 2, so we are just making it 3. If the current item is 4, we are making it 5. So yeah, so in here what we'll do, if the page is selected, first we'll remove this callback. So remove callbacks from this runnable, and again handler dot post delayed, then we'll pass this runnable and 2000 milliseconds. So we are just if the item is selected, then we are just removing this callback, and just after that we are starting it again with passing this runnable. So if one item is selected, then after the 2 seconds, it's like, let's say if second item is selected, then after 2 seconds it will increment to 1, and slider will automatically changed from third item to fourth item. So that's what these two lines will do. So yeah, that's it. Now we'll just implement two methods, which is on pause and on resume. So on resume, so inside the on pause we'll just remove all the callbacks. So remove callbacks, we'll pass in the enable, and in here we'll just copy this one and we'll paste it over here. So if our activity get paused, we'll just remove that callbacks from our handler, and if the activity is user interactive, means it is in the on resume method, we'll just start the handler again with this renable and millisecond 2000 delay. This renable will just increment the current item. Yeah, that's it. Now we'll try to run the app and we'll see it's working or not. So it is installed, but as you can see, the middle item is not scaling that much. There is very little difference because I did one mistake, which is so I made one mistake. So I wrote plus here instead of multiply. So let's just remove this and write multiplication. When we add it, it just gives very small value, and that's not enough to make it visible, or that's not even noticeable. So let's just try to run the app after writing multiply symbol here, and our app got installed, and as you can see now it looks decent. So yeah, again you can just increment this or you can just decrease this. It's totally up to you. You can play with this composite page transformer. I just learned about it from the official documentation of Android. So yeah, that's it. I'll upload Kotlin videos more frequently from now. So yeah, do subscribe and thank you for watching.